For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC25 coins, please check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down in the description below. Go and check them out. So there you will have seen some gameplay clips of me using the 4-3-3-2 formation in some friendly games, and it is an amazing formation, YouTube, believe you me. But first, drop this video a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So the code, remember, will be in the last 15-20 seconds of the video, and it will also be the top pinned comment down in the video as well. So all you have to do is just type in the code and you will get the custom tactics right there, and then you don't even need to do anything. So the 4-3-3-2, what I am currently using is like so. Custom on the tactical preset, of course, and it is classed as the 4-3-3 holding. So yes, the one with the CDM and the left central midfielder and the right central midfielder. A very, very, very good formation. I did actually bring out a custom tactics video on this formation a few weeks ago, and I'm just bringing you some new updated ones now, of course, with the latest big patch that has dropped since then. So build-up style. Now, there are two options which you can use. Yes, two options. Option number one is the option that I'm currently using, and that of course is balanced on the build-up style. Yes, that is no lie, balanced on the build-up style. I absolutely love that. And if you read what it says, players will vary between forward runs and coming short. The team's transition to the in possession shape will be steady rather than sudden. I really like that. Basically, I like to be in control of kind of like where and when my team attacks. I like to play as manual as I possibly can be, and I feel like when we're using that balanced on the build-up style, it really is down to me for what my team will do in attack. If I want to trigger a run, I will do that. If I want my players to run a little bit forward, again, I will do that. If I want them to stay where they are, again, that is on me. But another option which is very, very, very good, and something that I would probably recommend if there's two options here. Option number one, if you struggle defensively, and option number two, if you are struggling to create opportunities, and that is counter on the build-up style. So use balance like I do if you're comfortable defending and you're comfortable scoring goals. But if you struggle defensively and you struggle to create goal-scoring opportunities, that is where counter can be very, very, very good and very effective for you. It's definitely a meta build-up style to use, but I think the most meta one that you can use and the most effective one, in my humble opinion, is of course balanced on the build-up style. Now, as we move on to the defensive approach, again, there are two options with this. Okay, so option number one is the option that I'm currently using, and that is 70. Yes, 70 on the line height. This means that our team will automatically press and automatically offside trap when we lose the ball. And you might think that that is quite aggressive, and it is. But if you struggle defensively, sometimes I think attack is the best form of defense. Like, honestly, just get forward, you know, get in your opponent's face, press them, and then you won't actually defend your box as much as you think. But, and there is a but, if you are someone that is really, really, really struggling defensively, which may well be quite a few of you, I would recommend lowering that defensive line height down to either 55 or 50. A nice solid base where you are still a little bit aggressive, but you're not completely YOLO like you are when you are using the 70 line height. But for me, and most people that I would recommend watching this video, I would use 70 on the line height. So that's the team tactics done. As we move on to the player roles, remember, without the ball, because we are using a 4-3-3 holding formation, the one with the CDM, we have to defend in that formation. So we have to defend in the 4-3-3 CDM position, 4-3-3 number 2 formation. So that is how the team looks without the ball. Now, with the ball, yes, that is what the team will look like right on your screen right there. So I will start off with the left winger and the right winger, and both of them player roles are on exactly the same thing. They are both on inside forward and attack. Yes, that is right, inside forward and attack. Basically, if you think of this formation kind of like a prime Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, and if you think of the left winger as Sadio Mane and then the right winger as Mohamed Salah, I want them both to make them penetrating runs inwards towards the striker. I want my left winger and my right winger to score as many goals and get as many assists as that possibly can see. And you will know from the player clips at the start, from the gameplay clips, sorry, at the start of the video, that when you use the left winger and the right winger on inside forward and attack, you will get a lot of goals and a lot of assists from that left winger and the right winger, believe you me. So definitely use inside forward and attack on both the left winger and the right winger. The striker, there are two options. Option number one is the option that I am using, and that is advance forward and attack. And it doesn't matter if you don't have like a plus or something like that on that player, that is absolutely fine. But if you are looking for something a little bit different, maybe give that false nine a go and use this player as kind of like a prime Roberto Firmino under Liverpool, where they will drop in the build-up and play as an extra midfielder. I really like that. I do think it is good. I use a lot of false nine when I'm using two striker formations, like in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, a 4-4-2. I always will have one of my strikers on false nine, but when I'm using a formation like this, I think it is a little bit better to play with the striker on advance forward and attack, in my humble opinion. The left central midfielder, though, is then going to be on playmaker and attack. So the left central midfielder, definitely have your more attack-minded central midfielder as that left central midfielder, because that player will get a lot of goals and a lot of assists for you from that left central midfielder role. And you will see kind of like how we're playing with the ball. I want to overload that left-hand side. The right central midfielder, that does actually bring us nicely onto the right central midfielder, is then on a traditional box-to-box and balance. So this player will get forward and help out defensively like a traditional box-to-box midfielder. That is what I want. Get forward, but then help us out in the defensive third of the game. Perfect box-to-box in that right central midfielder role. The CDM is then going to be on holding and defend. So that is just a traditional number 6. They will shield and protect that back four and then pass the ball to our better players nice and easy. But deep lying playmaker and defend is definitely good as well. So if you are struggling maybe to create some opportunities, give deep lying playmaker a go and let me know if you do like it. But I much prefer having holding on that CDM. I just want them to shield and protect the back four, but then pass the ball to the better players. Now the left back is then going to be on attacking wing back and balance. So you will see the left back, kind of like an Unai Emery at Aston Villa with Luca Dean and Matson, I don't know how you say his surname. I want that left back bombing on down that left hand side, giving us the overlap, especially with the left winger and the right winger tucking in. We do still need to provide that width from somewhere, so I do want my left back to be helping us out in the attacking third of the game. Both the centre backs though are going to just be on defender and defend. So they are literally just both on defender and defend. And this does then bring us nicely onto the right back. I personally, and this is just a personal preference, I like to play with my right back on full back and defend. So we do defend in a back three. The right back will tuck in as kind of like not an inverted wing back, but kind of like an inverted full back where they will play as a third centre half. I really like that. It just means that we're not left isolated, of course, with the left back bombing on down that left hand side. That's why I use it. I don't want to feel like I'm too isolated. So that's why I play with my right back on full back and defend. And then the goalkeeper, it does not matter whether you use them on sweeper keeper or goalkeeper and balance, because they both play exactly the same. So use whichever one your goalkeeper has as the plus or plus plus. That is what I would recommend. And that right there, YouTube, as you should see the code right on your screen, and there it is my brand new updated 4-3-3 number 2 formation for you. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Drop it a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive attitude. Peace out. One love.